Good morning, children. Am I audible to you all? And the board is also clear? Am I audible and the board is also clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. The board is also clear and I am also audible. So today I would like to tell you something about the RNAs. Fine. So I told you that yesterday we discussed about ATP, which is a very important topic. And today I'm going to discuss about the RNA. This RNA, as these abbreviations, they say this stands for ribose nucleic acid. And this has the sugar, pentose sugar named as ribose, and then it has the nitrogenous base, and it has phosphate. So RNA, there are three types of RNA. I think you all must have heard about the mRNA, tRNA, and rRNA. There are these three types of RNAs: mRNA, tRNA, and rRNA. The function of the full form of mRNA is messenger RNA, transfer RNA, and ribosomal RNA. Okay, and all these three RNAs, they are required for one process, and that process is protein synthesis. All these three RNA are required for the process of protein synthesis. Out of all these RNAs, the RNA which is maximum is in amount is ribosomal RNA. So this RNA, ribosomal RNA, is 80% of the total RNA, and this constitutes about, say, 40%, and this is about 5%. No, wait a minute. This is about 80%, this is about 20%. No, not 20, 15%. 15%, and that constitutes about 5%. So the least amount of RNA which is present is 5%, which is messenger RNA, and all are very important. Out of all these RNAs, this very little is known about this RNA. I mean, the structure, about the specific function of ribosomal RNA. This is very little is known about. So that is why you will not find in the books what is this ribosomal RNA. Only this much is written, that this is coiled structure, highly coiled structure, and this is required for the protein synthesis, and much is not known, although it constitutes about 80% of the total RNA. Now I'll tell you something about the first type of RNA, which is messenger RNA. So let me start with the messenger RNA. So what I told you, 80% is the ribosomal RNA, about 15% is the trans-tRNA, and about 5% is the messenger RNA. So this one we are going to take now, which is messenger RNA, mRNA, messenger RNA. This messenger RNA has a very important function, and this messenger RNA, if this is a cell, it has this nucleus. This is the nucleus of the cell. This messenger RNA is, its main function is in the nucleus, here in the nucleus. It is present in the nucleus, and it is synthesized in the nucleus. Okay, and then after the synthesis of messenger RNA, it goes out of the nucleus into the cytoplasm, where it performs the process of photosynthesis. In the nucleus, the process by which it is formed is known as transcription. You must have heard about this process, transcription. This is the process by which this messenger RNA is formed. Now, how it is formed? There is DNA in the nucleus. DNA is present in the nucleus. This DNA has two strands. One is this, DNA is a double helical structure, 2 strands of DNA are present. You all know it very well. We have already done. Okay, helically coiled strands of DNA. It has 2 strands which are helically coiled. This DNA has got some,